Hi, this is Cindy Tells It Like It Is. Let's talk. Even if you were a Trump voter, Trump supporter, there's some things I really think you should be paying attention to that are going on in the country. I encourage you to turn on, if you can stand it. I can't stand that much Fox News either, because they're hawking Teslas and I don't know what the heck. But turn on MSNBC just for a little bit and see what has really happened that day. You might think the liberal media lies, but I think you might be surprised. At any rate, what is going on? So one of the things that happened this week was Elon Musk and his band of merry idiots just burst into the Institute of Peace. Does that sound like a rabble-rousing group to you? So they burst in there and they wanted to get in, and they said they had suspicions of wrongdoing, criminality within the Institute of Peace. So they wanted access to their books and all this stuff. This is a nonprofit, not part of the government. And they kept pushing, and DC police came and they got in and they tossed out the Institute of Peace people. So why is that important? It's important because this is Trump's test. He wants to push buttons all over and find out how much the American people are going to tolerate, how much the Justice Department is going to, or the judicial system is going to tolerate. He wants to know he can do whatever the frickin' frack he wants, and there are no guardrails. Nobody's controlling him. So that was a test. What else is a test is this Palestinian man, this man who organized some pro-Palestinian rallies at Columbia, who they just picked up. He is a green card. His wife's an American citizen. She's pregnant, 8 months pregnant, and they just pick up the guy. There are no charges. That should scare the bejabbers out of everybody. No charges. Pick the guy up, and he's in a detention center in Louisiana. Now, whether you are pro-Israel, pro-Palestine, doesn't matter. Here's a green card holding American, and he's just picked up. That means, so that's testing the power. If Trump doesn't like, you, he can pick you up, and you'd be in a detention center in Louisiana. Testing. Power. That's my crazy dog. Anyway, the last thing is the testing of the courts. So here's a guy from one of the judges said, you really can't throw these Venezuelans on a plane and you don't even know who they are. You're claiming they're all criminals, but you don't know. They've not been through any kind of due process. We used to have due process in this country like 2 months ago. And so you should bring them back. That is not right. So what happens is Pam Bondi goes on and goes, "Who's interfering with the executive branch, telling Trump what he can and can't do, and he's a rogue judge. He's appointed by Bush. He's not a rogue judge. What he did was took a look at the freaking Constitution. Hello, we should all send copies of the Constitution to the White House. Like, hello, have you read this? Because it's kind of important to me." So and what John Roberts, who gave Trump a complete pass to become president by getting rid of all of his court cases before the election, managed to step out of line and say, "Hey, Trump," when Trump's saying, "I want to impeach this guy because he doesn't agree with me, so he's a rogue judge. We have very, very bad judges in this country. They're bad if they disagree with him." Go back to my point about power. That's what this all is about. How much can I get away with? Because down the road, here's what could happen. If we give him all the power and we don't put up a fight, and the Justice Department doesn't, or I'm not the judges, the justice arm of the country, not his Justice Department. They're complicit in all this, to say the least. But if they don't hold him accountable and redirect some of these things, he could decide, I don't like MSNBC, taking them off the air. And maybe I'm going to arrest Rachel Maddow. Yeah, I don't like Cindy. I'm going to go to South Carolina and have ICE pick her up. And I could wind up at a detention center in Louisiana. That is unbelievable. That is Nazi Germany. That is Russia. That is Turkey. All you people pining to live in Russia because it's so great, please leave. Go there. You might wind up in a gulag somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, so this is a real danger. I want everybody to share this. Talk to even your Trump supporters. Like, say, have you heard about a couple of these cases? What do you think about that? Do you believe that our country was founded on checks and balances? It's a good question and something everybody should be thinking about right now. Thank you.